See, I have paddy-proofed the onions. They were getting too big for the green tunnels, so I removed those and I've put this net in right the way around. So hopefully he won't be sitting on this now. Morning everybody, I'm back in the greenhouse. Now I think it was about 10 days ago that I sowed a lot of my seeds, and I've come out to the greenhouse now to check on the germination. So let me show you what's been happening. Right, so to start off, I've got my broad beans. Now they have been sown about a month, I think. There's some that have actually come right up, but if I poke around on the surface of the soil, I can see there's more coming. These are still coming nicely. This is my Lola Rossa and rocket salad leaves. I keep saying they need pricking out, but it's just finding the time to do it. Nothing from the courgettes yet, and nothing from the nasturtiums. It's just been incredibly cold again, despite all that beautiful weather we started with. It's got very cold. Now, look, if I just move this, I've got a pea, and there's another one over here. So the peas are waking up. Nothing from the climbing beans, that's the cobra, and nothing from the dwarf beans, but the ones that are a little bit temperamental, which is the Golden Gate French climbing beans, I've got one there, another there. I'm not sure about the others, but I'm not going to poke about too much, but there's definitely life appearing there. I've noticed with the runner beans, the surface of the soil is becoming a bit bumpy now, so I think there's some activity under there where maybe the seed is starting to open up. If you can hear that noise, that's my son's puppy Floki. You can say hello. Hello. We're babysitting at the moment. I've got him till Sunday. Paddy's in a sulk because the puppy is very, very boisterous and Paddy just wants to sleep. Sweet corn, nothing. Didn't expect anything there. It needs nice warm temperatures for that. Now this mixed tray, I've got rhubarb chard, kohlrabi purple, kohlrabi green, and the salad mix. Yeah, I've got two little seedlings there that have appeared. And over here is just sweet peas, chilies, and tomatoes. They need potting on. And my potatoes are chitting. They're going out probably next weekend. So yeah, there's something started. Floki, hello. What you doing? What you doing? So the few leeks that I've got, there is a touch of rust on them, but doesn't seem to affect them. Excuse me, Floki, come on, off. The garlic, that's doing really well. Nice little cage, paddy proofed. The onions are settling in. Again, the netting has stopped both dogs getting on there, so I'm pleased about that. Strawberries I planted a few weeks ago. They look really healthy. I'm going to go over to the other side and see if there's any movement on the carrots. Well, it's not surprising, there's nothing on the carrots yet. It's just been so cold. And if I turn my camera around, Floki's now eating my catmint. I think he needs to learn some garden etiquette. And I have the very first signs of my blossom. So I think netting it the other week has really helped. I will have to keep an eye on the weather, see what the forecast is for tonight and the next few nights. I may have to cover it up again. So one of the tasks I'd hoped to do today would be to concentrate on my bean bed. Now, I was given some lovely horse manure back in the autumn, which is still bagged up. So I think what I intend to do is, or what I would like to do, is to dig a trench around where the canes are, fill it with this manure and cover it up. But Pup here loves digging, and he keeps digging holes in my bean bed, so I don't know if he'll let me do it or whether he'll actually join in. So I'm going to have a break for a minute, make myself a cup of coffee, then I'll come back. Okay, so I've dug a trench. I'm now going to fill it with the manure. Well, that looks good. Full of worms. I think I need a fork to break it up though. Oh, it smells a bit. Just say that's very rich. So if you're watching, thank you Tom and Paige. It's much appreciated. Oh, it's making me puff. What you need now is a little bit of smelly vision, because it's rather pungent. So if you're wondering why I've done the bean trench now, it's because I didn't amend the soil back in the autumn. Normally I would put a layer of farmyard manure over the bed and let it break down throughout the winter months, but I didn't last year for all sorts of reasons. I had plans for the garden that never came to fruition, so a lot of things that I was going to do I didn't do, so I'm making up for lost time now. So the idea of putting a trench in is that the horse manure that has now gone in that trench is where the beans will be growing, so hopefully that will feed the beans. It will also retain moisture, and although it is quite well rotted, if it does any more rotting over time it might generate a bit of heat, which would be a bonus. But I've discovered that the bed has got a huge amount of mycelium, which is a fungus, so I'm going to show you what that is. Let me just turn the camera around. Now, this bed has got a huge amount of this fungus, and that is a great property to have. Again, it's another moisture retaining element to the bed. Mycelium also provides nutrients for plants, and it stops erosion, so all in all, fantastic. So just got to wait now for all the beans to come up in the greenhouse, and they'll be sown middle of May, I should think, so about another four weeks, and then hopefully we'll have a good crop of beans. Now the other side where the herb bed is, obviously I can't dig a trench because there's plants in there, so what I'll have to do with every hole that I dig to plant an individual bean plant, I will fill it with chicken poo pellets and some other manure, so each plant hole will get a good feed. So as we're expecting another frost tonight, I've just covered up the apple tree best I can. I can't cover all of it up because I just haven't got enough fabric, but the bulk of it's covered, so fingers crossed. That's where most of the blossom is that's coming, and that's what I'm trying to protect. I also laid the bubble wrap on all these seedlings just to offer them some protection from the cold, but obviously it's going to be more sheltered in here. So that's it for now. Till my next video, I'll speak to you soon. Take care, everybody.